friends. We're doing this little maple today. And they're just a little worried about it blowing over. A lot of the trees in the back have died, so this thing gets a lot of wind load. So Brad's gonna climb that, and I'll have Justin staging all the limbs for the tractor to come and get, and then we'll haul it back off that way down into the woods with the grapple. Some of it's a little over the place at. Even if you have to rig it, that's hardly anything, and that central rigging point you have up there is going to swing it all right over the grass. I do like that beekeeper. Let me get a shot of that thing. Pull that mast down. That's sick. There he goes. Go, Brad, go. Nobody has any work to do until you get this cut, Brad.
I'm working on it.
I didn't even ask. You mind if I put you on YouTube, Brad?
Yeah. As long as I'm getting paid when we get rich.
I doubt we're ever gonna get rich, but it may give us some more exposure to do some more trees. I was telling the internet last time I made a video that I'm hoping to make enough money or some money off YouTube that we can do some tree jobs for free. There's other YouTubers that do it, and I just think it's a pretty cool concept. Especially if you could do it, you know, for veterans or, you know, somebody who deserves it in some way. We'll see how it goes. Now I can see you. All right, tractor time. Got the TNA grapple on the front. Here's our dump site. Got a nice wood pile I've been building for quite some time. There's a lot of trees back here. I'll be putting that entire maple tree back here. So I'm assuming it's gonna be, you know, 40 or 50 trips. I've timed it before. The trips take me about 4 minutes. Unless the pieces start getting really heavy and I start pushing the tractor, then I go quite a bit slower. There's red-headed woodpeckers above my head. They like this area a lot. And we'll get to it. I do have this little shortcut in the gate, so my trip back there is going to take about 4 minutes, but I get to go back through here. And that should save probably a minute or so. For pieces like that, you don't have to. Those are fine, just stage in the brush, and you don't even have to pull them out that far unless that's just where they're falling to. You can stage them.
I was just trying to get so I could stage more, if that makes sense. Like if I'd left some here, then I would only be able to have one little pile instead of like a pile there, pile there, pile there.
Gotcha. Yeah, but on those big logs, I can adjust where they're pointed with the grapple.
Cool.
Brad, every time I see you, you're doing something the internet would hate. One-handed chainsaws and up there with no helmet on.
Yeah.
We're not in compliance. They're gonna come get me. Look at him up there. Stallion. Each year more glorious than the last. We're getting there. Spam calls all day, every day. What do you think of that thing?
I love that thing. It's badass.
Ported?
It's so smooth, man. I didn't have the
West Coast on there.
cap screwed on right.
Oh, the pile's fine. You know, it's settled down quite a bit with all the leaves have rotted off in the last couple of years. Look, I got one tractor and one mini skid steer. Look at him go. Well, it's going really well. Pretty easy job today. I think we'll be done in 3 hours. But I drove the tractor 3.3 miles. It took me 16 minutes just on the road because I was being lazy and I didn't want to mess with getting the 85-pound steel trailer ramps out of the dump trailer and loading it up and strapping it down. And I think that takes me about 8 minutes to load up the tractor, 8 minutes to unload the tractor. 16 minutes was the same as the commute. So, you know, with backing in the trailer, finding a place to park it, I might have saved a little bit of time, but I saved a lot of effort not hooking up the trailer and not messing with those super heavy ramps.
I don't know.
Did you really? Well, a barber chair, huh? This piece right here. Brad, what'd you do? Did you just back cut it? But no face cut, just a little front cut? Stressing me out, Brad. Look at that. Did it like split back and come towards you? It doesn't look like it sheared or anything. Just scared you?
I left the bottom on. I literally, like you said, I cut the left on.
That's gnarly, Brad. Be careful. I don't know if we'll get this one. Kind of big. This piece here will make a good spoon. What'd you say, Brad?
I was like a Yamaha 400.
Yeah. Good job, Brad. Nothing left but the spar now. If you took 2 8-footers out of there, you'd probably be done.
Nice.
All right, so the tree job went good. Ran out of battery, so you guys got to see the flop of the tree, and you know the rest of it was just us cleaning up, a lot of raking, a lot of moving logs with the tractor, and I showed you a piece earlier. This nice piece of red maple here. I'm gonna run this through the bandsaw and make some spoon blanks. So there's there's some nice slabs. Got the pith in here. Probably try to avoid that little knot. I can get quite a few spoons out of these. I know I could do it with a fro and splitting manual, you know, using mauls and axes, wedges, and I do all that. I just don't have that kind of time right now, and so I'm making all my blanks on the bandsaw right now. Go ahead and get those traced out. Pretty close. Run through that bandsaw again. This is close enough to where I can knife them from here. I've got one of the blanks locked into the vise. I'm just working on it with the spoke shave. The back of the bowl is almost always the most amount of work unless you get caught by a bad knot or something like that. So I like to use the spoke shave just to make the back of the bowl, oh geez, compared to a knife, 10 times faster. At my cutting speed anyway. Anyway, you get the point. Cut down tree, make some spoons, take them off to the market and sell them. So I ended up getting 3 out of just that one plank. I'll be signing off for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.